Hey, Dave Williams, Danielle DiBattito here at Whole Foods, and I have one of my favorite foods in any grocery store, especially Whole Foods, the peach.
The peach.
And we're talking all about the peaches today.
Yeah, this season is great for peaches. We had an early spring. This Friday, we're gonna have a one-day peach sale, 79 cents a pound, local peaches.
Wow.
Yeah, a savings of $1.20 a pound on local peaches.
That's awesome. Now, I noticed they're a little smaller. That probably means they're a lot sweeter.
Yes, generally the smaller the size of the fruit means it's going to be bursting with flavor and really just juicy and delicious.
I like that stuff, and they're South Carolina grown, so
Indeed.
You know they're coming from nearby.
Exactly.
So what are we going to be making here today, Danielle?
We're going to make a really delicious, refreshing dessert. You could even eat for breakfast if you wanted to.
Well, and here's the deal. The forecast for this weekend, temperatures in the mid to upper 90s, so we need something cool and refreshing.
We do. So what I've done is I've taken our fresh South Carolina peaches, I just halved them, put them on the grill, gave them some nice color, and they're sitting on the plate.
And always cut the pit out.
Always cut the pit out.
Now, the one thing that I've always heard, there's a little bit of a trick for grilling a peach. You cut it in half, you put it on there, and you kind of wait for the skin to wilt just a little bit.
Yes, otherwise the peach will get stuck. You want to make sure that all of those juices sort of release and you get a nice...
Just that little char on there.
Exactly.
Yeah, and those look great. All right. So let's get to it. Let's make, what's the topping you're making?
We're making a really fun sort of twist on traditional peaches and cream.
Okay.
So as you can see, we've got our peaches grilled, and we are going to make a vegan cashew cream.
Okay.
Really delicious. So what we have here is a cup of raw cashews that have been soaked overnight. So you can see they've kind of gotten really plump and almost doubled up. So they're nice and soft and ready to blend. We just throw those right into the Vitamix. Then, to give it a little bit of natural sweetness, I add about 2 or 3 pitted dates, depending on...
I was going to ask if there was a pit in there.
Yeah.
So it's just like a small peach.
You can get them pitted already,
okay,
or you can get the organic larger ones, which still have the pit intact. And dates are a really, really great natural sweetener.
Okay.
If you don't want to add any additional sugar.
Well, and this has a lot of things that are actually really good for you. It has very little sugar. What it's got in it is a lot of protein, actually.
Yeah, with all those cashews. Then I'm going to add about a teaspoon of vanilla extract, a pinch of cinnamon,
all right,
and about 3/4 of a cup of unsweetened almond milk.
Oh.
And I've got my fancy little Vitamix here.
Yes.
But you can use a food processor at home. It's going to be loud here for a couple seconds to get our nice little mixture together.
As long as loud makes good food, we like that. Looks almost like an almond and cashew milkshake.
It does.
There it goes.
And that's it.
So you want it to be really smooth there?
You do want it to be really smooth. I actually had to put the setting on high. So now we've got this wonderful, sweet, healthy mixture.
Okay. And it looks almost like soft serve ice cream.
It does.
Here, check this out. Can you see that at home? Looks like soft serve ice cream. That's
so what
awesome.
we're going to do now is we're going to get one of our lovely grilled peaches.
There we go.
Top with some of our cashew cream. I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of pecans.
Wow.
And a little bit of mint. There you go.
There you go. It's that easy. I'm going to try it, Danielle.
It's really delicious.
If I can get through the peach skin. Peaches and cream.
I think it's the most delicious vegan thing I've ever tasted.
It is really good. If folks want to come in and try this recipe, do you have it here?
I'll have the recipe, and I will be in the store on Friday all day, and I'll be demonstrating peaches and cream.
And come in and get your peaches real cheap on Friday. Thanks,
Yep.
Danielle.
Yep.
Great to see you. All right, we'll be right back with much more Low Country Live.